Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk a little bit about why I purchased the original Sony A7R in 2019. So this camera came out in 2013 or 2014, I'm not sure. And that's a long time for technology to have progressed, and so it might seem odd that I would buy it now, here in 2019. But as I'm sure if you've watched any of my videos, you're discovering I like to buy affordable, discounted camera gear. It's just a hobby. I'm a software engineer. I'm not a photographer for a living. And so going out and spending $2,000 or $3,000 on a camera probably doesn't make a lot of sense. So I purchased this camera for a number of reasons, and I want to go over that in this video. First of all, it's a camera that cost $2,000 or $3,000 when it came out, I think. And now it's around, I think I paid $800 for this one, and it's in like new condition. So that's a pretty good deal. It's a full frame camera. I haven't owned a full frame camera since I shot film when I was like 18 years old. So it's kind of nice to have that again and to be shooting with full frame. Not a huge deal, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Also, you can basically take any vintage lens and find an adapter for it and put it on this camera. That's maybe the thing that I like the most about it, is it's fun for me to go out and find interesting old lenses and to play around with them. And this is a great tool to make that happen, basically, because it will accept so many different lenses. Another reason is there's been so much fuss about Sony cameras, Sony mirrorless cameras for the last 4 or 5 years. I kind of just felt like I need to at least own one of these for a little while and see if I like it. If I don't, it's fear of missing out. I was afraid. I just kind of wanted to know like why this was such a big deal. Another reason is it's a high resolution camera, 32 megapixels. So that's pretty good. I'm not noticing a huge difference in the files between my 24 megapixel camera and this one, but it's nice to have that cropping resolution, and I can move things around in the frame a little bit, and that's really cool. And then lastly, it's gonna be a better low light camera than any other camera that I have. I have a lot of micro four thirds systems that I use for video. I'm shooting this on a G7. I have APS-C cameras. I've owned Canon, Nikon, and I'm getting sort of into more nighttime stuff now, and I really wanted something that I could shoot, at lower ISO with low light, and I think this is gonna fit the bill, basically. And there's kind of no way around the fact that if you want to shoot at night, it really helps to have a full frame or even like a medium format sensor. It's not perfect. I've taken it out a couple times now. I don't love the EVF. Those have come a long ways since this camera came out, and it's not great. I tell you what I do like is I missed the bokeh on full frame. I missed slapping a 50 millimeter, 1.8, 1.4 on there and just getting those really smooth backgrounds. I know it's lame. That's how I feel. I missed it. I like that look. It looks good to me. It looks cinematic to me. And I don't know if I'll end up using this camera long term or not, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, about why I got it and what I think of it. And if I like it, maybe in 6 months from now, I'll do a more in-depth video. But it's a bargain for what it is. So yeah, that's kind of it for this one. I guess we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.